Hi, I'm Bill DeClemente. I'm not a fighter and I'm not a tough guy. I teach the way I practice, to be programmed to defend. It is my belief and my teachings that if you have to think about your karate, you don't know it. What we have to do is take all the techniques out of the katas and practice them with the aid of a training partner, repeatedly, over and over again, until they've become a reflex reaction. It is also my belief that if we have to think about our karate, we don't know it, because in time of combat, you work on reflexes and instinct. Also, I think it's very important that we not only become fast and powerful, but sneaky fast, taking advantage of the greatest weapon we have. That's not our hands or our feet, but our mind. If an adversary wants to hurt you or someone you love and care about, he doesn't deserve a sportsman's chance. Thank you. Broward County, Florida. Mr. Joe Hess, a former heavyweight full-contact fighter whose traditional background in karate is Goju-Ryu. He has the distinguished title of being the chief instructor to all law enforcement personnel at the Criminal Justice Building. This large, powerful, athletic man possesses some of the most proficient and technical skills any martial artist could wish to have. He also has over 40 movies to his credit, most recently The Bodyguard, The Wanderer, and Miami Vice.
I want you to hold your stick out in front as though that's the attacking arm. Just come at me with your attacker. I want to be able to do this position, snap it from here, get my distance, go to the disabler, get a safe distance, keep the gun sight away without hurting his wrist. If I have to draw my firearm for some reason, the gun comes right up to this position. If I have to de-escalate on the use of force, gun goes back in the holster, stick is still out, and I'm still confronting this guy. So when the attacker comes down forward, slant block is initiated here on a 45-degree angle. The top hand makes a scooping effect on the wrist, pulls the person off balance, sets him up into a ground control, into a handcuff position. So as he makes his attacks from here, I'm doing this, into this, override, put your hand behind your back. You're under arrest, you understand me? It's time to execute a come along or containment technique where we want to move the guy from one point to another. This is a favorite technique. You want to block with the hand closest to the body with the front foot, gun side still away. As I grab this hand, I'm going to turn it over, feed the stick up behind the neck, push it up forward, turn it down, and lift. And there's my come on. Put your hand on top of your head. Do it now. You are under arrest. You understand?
There are many karate men and law enforcement personnel who owe much to Mr. Joe Hess. Edison, New Jersey. Mr. Gary Alexander, a 10th degree black belt in Isshin-Ryu Karate with an extensive background in Jiu-Jitsu. He was the author of the book, Unarmed and Dangerous, and has a series of training videos to his credit. He was the first man to win the Masayama World Championship, held in Madison Square Garden, New York, and was inducted into the Hall of Fame by Black Belt magazine. This tough ex-Marine has been a leader in the karate world for 3 decades.
Hi, my name's Gary Alexander. The best way to sum up my background and experiences in the martial arts is that I spent 35 years of intensive involvement in all directions. As a champion in the early days, instructing military, Marine recons, law enforcement personnel, quite a few thousands of men, women, and children. Essentially trying to develop healthier, more capable Americans would be the theme. Essentially, at this point in time, out of our school in Edison, New Jersey here, this is our headquarters for our international association. We try to maintain the ethical standards, the integrity, the chivalry of the martial arts, in the sense that we want karate, martial arts, to be exactly what they were designed to be, and that is, one, a way of life, a method of survival, if you have to go hand to hand against an adversary. We want it to be a way for people to develop some of the life qualities, confidence, coordination, discipline, leadership, and these things do happen if a student is involved enough and dedicated enough to work hard towards developing themselves through the martial arts. Basically, we are very strong in the area of ethical martial arts practices. As I said, we started back around 1957, 58, 59. In those days, there wasn't money in the martial arts. Okay, what that's essentially says is that people that started in that day and age, a lot of your pioneers, were in it because of the love of the martial arts and for respect of the martial arts and perhaps looking for a better mousetrap, so to speak, a better way of staying in shape, a very hybrid form of combative arts, something different, something a little bit mystical perhaps. But in retrospect, I'm finding now that the mysticism revolves more around intensive hard work. That's the magic of the martial arts. Okay, there's no such thing as putting a microchip in your brain and being a black belt. There's no easy way to gain a black belt. In this day and age, you probably go out and buy a 1-year black belt, but it's worth exactly that. 1 year's worth of training at whatever level the person trained at. To be a black belt takes years of intensive training, dedication, and development within the martial arts. And for a student or a practitioner that has good integrity, the rewards are many. Thank you very much.